Hi, Jean. It's nice to meet you. I'm Angie.
Oh, hi, Angie.
I'm going to be your occupational therapist. Your principal, I think, recommended me to you. You've talked with him, I know, right?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about occupational therapy or what occupational therapists
really
do?
don't.
Okay. Basically, today we're just going to kind of go over what your daily activities and interests and the things you value and all that. We're just going to kind of go through that just so I can get an idea of what your day-to-day life is like. And we're just going to work on some things together, maybe to just kind of organize your life, structure things, make things a little bit easier on you, because I know you've been kind of going through a tough time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to start, we can just start. I know we're in your classroom right now. Do you want to kind of just give me an idea about what school is like for you? What it's like to be a student, and then we'll kind of go into maybe what it's like at home and stuff like that, things you like to do recreationally.
Yeah.
But let's start with school.
Well, I really like school. I'm really good at it, and I spend a lot of time doing it. But some of the people here are just,
What do you mean by that?
they're like always snobby and talking about what they have and where they go.
Okay.
And I just, I come from maybe a poor upbringing, and I don't think they can relate to me at all.
Oh, okay. So they do a lot of things that require a lot of money?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, can you give me examples of maybe like
Like
their lives versus what yours?
They go on trips
Okay.
to like fancy places.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I like to just like, oh yeah, I went there too, even though I haven't, and then I feel bad because it's not true.
So you feel like you have to make things up to fit in with the people that you go to school with? Okay. Do you have any relationships with anyone at school?
I do have a couple of friends,
Okay.
and everyone kind of turned on me when they found out I was stealing stuff from their lockers.
Why were you stealing things from lockers?
Just have something nice.
So they have what, like clothing items, or what kind of items that?
Just like a nice scarf. And
Okay.
sometimes I just like stealing stuff because it makes me like just something to do, something.
Okay. So you're feeling bored, like?
Yeah, something to think about besides everything else.
Besides some of the tough stuff that you're going through in your life?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you do in school as far as grades go?
I'm doing pretty well, actually. I
Okay.
actually got a scholarship. That's the only reason I'm here.
Oh, that's great. Well, congratulations.
Thank
So
you.
academically, you're doing well. You're strong in that
Yeah,
area.
head of my class, I'd say.
Okay. Do you feel like you focus a lot on your schoolwork just so
Oh,
that
yeah.
you don't have to focus on some of the social stuff, or?
Yeah, I'd much rather do schoolwork than hang out with these jerks.
Oh, okay. Okay. Tell me a little bit maybe about what your home life is like. Like, just maybe tell me about, first of all, like what is your home environment like? And just kind of what your routine's like, when you wake up in the morning, when you go home after school, weekends, stuff like that.
Well, I live with my mom and
Mhm.
my 3 younger brothers.
Okay.
And my mom works and she goes to school full time, so I don't see her very
She's
often.
gone a lot. Okay.
And I kind of watch my little brothers. And
Are you guys very close?
yeah, we're pretty close. I mean, when I was younger, I would kind of be mean to them, but
They're younger siblings. You
yeah,
gotta pick on them.
yeah. Now we're good, and I do. Like, we usually don't spend that much time together, but sometimes we get to go to like powwows together, which is
Oh,
so
cool.
much fun.
Okay, so that's something you really
gosh.
enjoy doing.
Those are amazing.
Okay.
Have you been to one?
I haven't, no.
Oh, they're awesome.
Actually, you know what I like? Years ago when I lived in Colorado, I did go. So yeah, they are fun. There's a lot of music and dancing and crafts and stuff,
yeah,
right?
they're so cool.
Mm-hmm. Can you describe to me like what kind of activities do you do at the powwow that are so fun for you, or that you really
I really
love?
love to learn about my Native American culture
Mhm.
and just talk to other people who understand where I'm coming from.
Okay.
Just-
How about dancing and all? I remember that being
Oh,
like a big
yeah.
part of it.
I love to dance.
Are you a good dancer, good singer? Got a little rhythm?
I also like to sing in church sometimes.
Oh, okay, you go to church? Okay,
Native
great.
American church.
Is that with one of your relatives or with your family?
Yeah, with some of my relatives.
Like who?
My grandma.
Okay.
My mom's mom.
So you're very close to her.
Oh,
That's okay. So you love going to powwows. You love going to church. That's where you feel the most comfortable. Those are the activities that you really love, right?
Yeah.
What about, so I know you said your mom's not around a lot, so you're taking care of your younger brothers, right, a lot? Are there any other family members that are taking care of you, or what's your
Not
home
anymore.
like?
My uncle used to.
Okay. And what was that like?
He loved us,
Mhm.
but he had an alcohol problem.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes he would take it out on us physically.
Oh, so okay. So he would hit you or yell at
He would
you?
yell at us and yell at us.
Okay.
So my mom kicked him out.
Well, that's good. So he's not there
He's
anymore.
not there anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you and your brothers do when he was there?
I would just like hide in our rooms, so he wouldn't be able to get mad at us.
So you just spend a lot of hours when you were at home, just
Yeah,
in your
just
room,
reading.
like not even outside or anything. No? Okay. What activities are important to you right now in high school? Like I know you said your schoolwork's pretty important to you. Are you involved in sports or?
No, I do like to go to church.
So mostly the church and the powwows, the
Yeah,
things that you do on the
and
weekends.
Also at church sometimes it's fun. I get to like work with the kids,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really awesome.
So you enjoy working with?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I know, from what little I know about powwows, I know they're usually spread out all over the place.
Mhm.
So do you have to travel to go those? Or?
Yeah, I have to travel a lot to go to those.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's great. So you also love travel. You must
Mhm.
love traveling,
Yeah.
and you get to meet new
That's
people.
true, yeah. Besides these people at the school.
Right. I feel like that. I'm sure it's fun to travel, but it's not as consistent. Like you can't just do it
No,
every
especially
weekend in
when
your
you have
spare
enough money
time.
for that.
Right. Okay. What were you doing at this time last year? Was your life very much the same?
Yeah, I mean, lately I kind of got into a bad habit of drinking once in a while.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
It's just, when I have like a lot of bad feelings and I don't feel comfortable at school, I like to go home and just drink something so I don't feel that way anymore.
Okay. So it just kind of masks the feeling of what, boredom or just dealing with the stuff at school or?
Yeah.
All right. Is this every day or just once in a while?
Once in a while, but I drink a lot once in a while.
So if you had to say how many times a week and how many drinks you think you have, what would you say?
Say like twice a week I'll have like 6.
Twice a week you have 6 drinks? And what are these drinks? Is it a beer or is it
Whatever
vodka?
I can get.
Or?
Whatever.
So whatever is around the house? Or
Whatever's around. Yeah.
can you give me like just a couple of examples of?
Beers, whiskey.
Okay. So some harder stuff too. It's
Mhm.
not just like, okay. Do you feel like that's helping or is that something that you kind of want to change?
I kind of want to change that because I'm going to be graduating soon. I mean, I obviously didn't work well for my uncle, or maybe I.
And I know you got into an Ivy League school, so
Yeah.
that's going to take a lot of hard work and
Oh yeah.
not have the distraction of being drunk.
That probably won't help. Yeah.
Right. Are you a little bit scared about moving away from your family? I know
Oh, yeah.
you're pretty
I'm
close
so
to your
close
mom and
to
brothers.
everybody here and the church.
Mhm.
Yeah, it'd be really hard.
But probably a little exciting too because you get to
Yeah.
be in a new
I'm
environment.
really hoping these people won't get snobby at school.
Yeah, you'll probably have a big mixture of people, so
Mhm.
it might be a little bit,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
a little better. You won't have all just rich people, I'm sure. So what are your goals like for the future? What do you hope to attain? What are you going to school for? What career are you looking to get into?
I would like to actually come back and help my community, the Native American community.
Okay.
It's been a
So that's really important to you to be a
Yeah.
part of that and strengthen
lot.
that.
Yeah.
What ways do you think you'll go about doing that?
Actually, some people in my communities think I should just get married and not go to school.
Okay.
So I'm kind of thinking
That's-
about that too.
That's typically traditional with Native American
Yeah.
communities, right? Okay.
So either I'll get married and just volunteer, or maybe I'll just go to school and get a job.
Okay, so you're going basically the goal is just to to have a degree, to be
Yeah.
well educated, but it's not necessarily for the outcome of a specific career choice.
No, I can help.
Okay.
My mom says it's okay, but if I do well, it's good, but if I don't, it's okay too.
Okay. So she doesn't pressure you a lot to.
No, she's great.
Okay. Great. Let's see. I just want to make sure I cover everything in our assessment here. Okay, we're going to go over a little bit of how in control you feel of your life. Like, do you feel like you're kind of
I'm in control of my schoolwork.
okay?
Otherwise,
Yeah. Not within your family or
no, still don't.
okay.
Still, yeah, I've got pressures to do stuff outside. Elders, my community.
Okay. So they have a lot of ideas about the way they want you to live your
What I should
life.
be doing,
Okay. And then you're kind of in charge of taking care of your siblings and
Oh, yeah.
stuff too,
yeah.
right?
And I don't even like my grandma like bragging about we're going to school.
Hmm. Why? She's proud of you, right?
Yeah, but the other people don't think it's good that I'm going, so why does she need to go?
Why do they not feel like it's a
I guess they don't think I can do it maybe.
interesting? But she's just kind of like
She's
overly
yeah, she has a lot of people.
okay. Kind of embarrasses you a little
Oh
bit.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So yes, clearly you've done a great job with school, so you've been really in control of that. What about like friendships? I know you said you don't really like the people at school. Do you have friendships in your community? Do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah. I had a guy that I liked, but I kind of didn't make a move when I should have.
Okay.
And so I do think if I had a boyfriend, my life would be so much better.
Oh yeah, you think that would fix
I
everything?
think so. I think
Okay.
so. Because I see girls with their boyfriends.
You seem happy.
Yeah.
Right.
That'd be nice.
Let's see. Do you think that other people kind of interfere with your life? Are they standing in the way of you achieving your goals, or?
Yeah, it's definitely harder for me. People don't expect much. It's where I came from.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think by them just not caring about what you do, it kind of holds you back a little bit?
Yeah, I don't have that much motivation. So.
Okay. You don't have a cheering team behind you,
No.
like supporting you and helping
Yeah.
you. Okay. Let's see. So, was it your decision to come, and talk with the principal, or was there an incident? Did something happen?
Oh, I think that was like after I stole stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I was missing days because of my training game.
Well, is there anything that you think that you might want to work on with me, or is there any goals that I can help you with, maybe?
Yeah, maybe you could help me with the not doing the drinking, like do it with me. And stuff.
We can definitely do that.
Maybe help me make friends.
Okay. Yeah, definitely we can work on your social life and social interactions for sure. Just make sure I've covered everything here. So you said you don't feel in control because, other people aren't kind of supporting you, but do you think, on your own, do you think if we kind of work together in collaboration that you'll be able to attain your goals?
Maybe.
Or do you think it's just kind of a luck thing
No, I mean, I've been in the past, I've been able to get good grades. Cause I really
yeah, so hard work can pay
Yeah,
off, right?
yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so we talked about the fact that you would like to work on not drinking as much, maybe making some more friends. Let's see. Let's see. So right now, most of your time is spent on schoolwork, right? Other than that, and then you get to travel and do the powwows and stuff a little bit. Pretty much your day-to-day is either with classmates, but you don't have a lot of social friendships with them, just more strictly business at school.
Church.
And you have in church every week with your grandma. So what would you say the major roles in your life that are most meaningful are?
Daughter, sister,
Okay.
student.
Okay. So we need to add friend to that list.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so let me make sure I just got this right because I don't want to, I can help you. I want to make sure I have the full story. So a typical weekday for you, you wake up in the morning. Can you kind of tell me a little bit about the morning routine? Are you helping get your brothers ready?
Get them out because my mom's usually already going to work. That takes a while.
How long do you wake up before you have to leave for school?
I have to wake up at 2 hours before.
Oh, okay.
There's some chores to do and stuff.
What kind of chores, like making breakfast for them?
Making
and stuff?
breakfast, washing dishes.
Packing lunches and things for
Yeah.
those guys? Do you kind of assign them things to do? Do they help you out a little bit, or are you pretty much in charge of? They don't do a lot?
Everything.
Is that because that's kind of a typical role in your community?
Yeah,
The
that's what we do.
women take care of. Okay. So, so then you have school. I think your principal said you're here until like 3:30 most days.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any extracurricular activities? Do you do anything after school?
No.
Not really.
Not really.
So you leave and go home, and do you have to pick them up from school and then go home, or do?
I walked them home from their school. The school's close.
And then what's the evening like for you on a week during the weekdays?
Make them dinner.
Mhm.
Do my schoolwork. Maybe I'll drink some.
Okay. Where are you getting alcohol from? Is it like because you're not old enough to buy alcohol?
Yeah,
So
my mom has some.
there's just some around the house and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's been catching up to me. She doesn't like it because I have my dad.
Yeah, I can imagine. So your father was also an alcoholic?
Yeah, he died actually when I was young.
Okay. So that's kind of something that's in your family, your father and your uncle, and
Yeah.
now you're kind of,
Mm-hmm.
do you think you kind of feel a little bit dependent on alcohol, or you're just doing it for fun?
Right now it's just for fun.
Okay. You don't feel like it's a problem?
Sometimes it is. It makes the next day hard.
Yeah, makes you tired and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you feel like you have enough time to do all the things that you need to do for yourself?
Yeah. I mean, I would like to maybe, if someone else could watch my brothers, that would be nice. If I can hang out with people. If I
Have some personal time
Yeah.
for social
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
Maybe go to the mall or something? Let's see. Do you feel that you're flexible when a situation requires you to change your routine, or like does it kind of freak you out when like last minute things happen?
I don't like change that much.
Like stick to
Yeah.
consistency. Is it scary for you, or it's
It's
just
scary, yeah.
okay? Well, you're busy. You have a lot to take care of, so it's probably hard when unexpected stuff happens, right? Do you depend on encouragement or reminders from other people to accomplish your daily tasks, or you're pretty much
No,
in control of?
I do. I know what I
Yeah,
have
it
to
seems
do.
like it. Seems like you got it all down. Okay, I think we pretty much covered everything. I know a little bit about your interest. I know what your day-to-day life is like. It seems like you feel fairly in control of things and feel like we can work on some things. We have some goals to work on. Maybe helping you get out and do some fun social stuff and not be
Okay.
stuck at home all the time. And maybe definitely work on the drinking thing, because we want to see you achieve your academic goals
Yeah.
and not get stuck in a rut like your uncle and your dad did. All right. Well, it was very nice to meet you, Jean.
Thank you.
I'm just going to go over some of this stuff, and then I'll be back with you next week. So we'll start to figure this all out, right?
Thank you.
It was very nice to meet you.